What is going on, everybody? The storm didn't really get that bad. Um, as far as wind goes, we got like an inch of rain in about a half an hour, and it's still raining pretty good now. But like, there's no wind, or very little wind, I should say. I got some cool pictures I'm gonna post probably on Instagram if I remember. Yes, Dead Twist, and you are my favorite angel. You always have been. What's going on, Anthony? What's up, Dusty? What's going on, Miranda? You have a good night too. Yeah, we need the rain too. They got most of the crops in now. Now we just got to spray and that kind of good stuff. What's going on? What's wrong with your balls? CCC spokesman and co-founder. I hope they're not blue. I'm gonna wait a minute before I get into the meat of the title because I know I'm gonna have to repeat myself anyway for new people coming in, but I want to give it a minute. I can already tell YouTube kind of has me shadow banned because only about a third of the people that have notifications turned on for this channel actually gets them sometimes. So, all right, look, I'm just gonna get into it. So last night, like I wasn't watching. Well, I was watching YouTube last night, but nothing from here. I wasn't watching Cat stream, and I have been talking to Michael, but not near as much as Tommy said, and we aren't planning what Tommy said we were planning. But anyway, Michael called me up and he's like, "I can't believe Tommy said that." Um, and then today, I got somebody sent me the link to I think it was the panel channel. Tommy saying that Michael and I talk like 5 or 6 times a day. No, I mean guys don't even do that. Um, we've talked like 5 or 6 times total, and we are not planning a stream to smear CC. That's not what we're talking about. If that were the case, we could have done it already. And I don't know what else Tommy said because I didn't see the whole thing. All I saw was the panel channel put out. But yeah, none of the shit that he said that I heard was true. And I heard he said some other things too, but yeah. You got the notification, Cat Eyes. Yeah, like about a third of the people get them sometimes. Sometimes they, but like just about every stream, either people will say it in the chat or DM me, be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Didn't get a notification." So, and like I can tell this is one of those nights. What's going on, Clown Force? And Tommy said we're bad. What's going on, Stephanie? So he just made all that stuff up. Yeah, like I have been talking to Michael. That's true, but um, we do not talk 5 or 6 times a day. Guys don't fucking do that. We've talked 5 or 6 times total, including when Michael called me last night and was like, "Hey, fucking Tommy's lying." Um, and then I saw the clip from the panel channel today too. Yeah, he did it on Cap's panel there, Tacoma Joe. I don't watch Tommy either. I don't watch much of this stuff at all. Um, I didn't watch Cap's panel last night. I guess he said some other things, so all I can confirm that he said was with. I'm pretty sure it was the panel channel. It was one of them channels. Do I plan on having Michael on a live with you talking about CC? Yeah, it's not to drag her. It's about him giving his side if he um, decides he can do it. But I did extend the invitation for him to come on here and give his side. Um, but it's not like Tommy said that we were going to drag CC, and that's not what the point is. And that's even if he comes on here. I mean, it's not a definite thing. Only 5, 6 times a day if they're doing yeah. Let's see. That's the thing. Like guys don't fucking call each other 5 or 6 times a day. That's more of a chick thing. But yeah, no, it's not a definite thing, Cat Eyes. But um, I did extend him the offer to give his side. What's going on for you? Certain things have to be in place. Yes, that's a fact. I mean, he can jump on here anytime. Do I not believe what CC said happened? I'm not saying that, Cat Eyes. I'm just saying that um, there's two sides to every story. And I really shouldn't speak on it myself because I don't have it all completely straight in my head. And over something like this, I don't want to misquote anybody. So if Michael decides to come on, then fine. If not, then, you know, what bitch ass baby boy Cap had to say last night. I'd love to see him get pressed in real life and listen to his voice phrase. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what all was said last night. I wasn't watching it. But yeah, I with you on that one. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, I guess Dead Twist does call me 5 or 6 times a day, but like I said, it's a chick thing, and like he's the chick in our relationship, so I mean that's kind of understood. You desperately need a high. Well, I hope you have a way to take care of that. Judge men on the pitch of their voices. Well, I hope that you judge me as a sexy man there, Dead Twist. I haven't been fucked up in a while. I need to take care of that. I have the means. I just haven't felt like getting fucked up here lately. Yes, Ken. Michael and I have talked. Like Tommy said that we talk 5 or 6 times a day. That's not true. We've talked about that many times in total. And I don't know what else Tommy said last night. Um, fuck, I can't remember. Somebody else told me something else he said, and it was bullshit, but I can't remember what it was now. So he's still taking his kids on catches. Oh man, that's stupid. I mean, he knows that things can go terribly wrong on a catch. I mean, he did have to jump into a ditch and squeal like a pig. What if one of these guys pulls a gun with his kids around? All right. Beyond that, if anybody wants to come up here and bullshit, you're welcome to it. I think did I pin the link? I don't know. I'll throw another one out there because I really don't have a whole hell of a lot to talk about. You only do private chats? Yeah, that's probably best. Hey, dude, somebody's. I see you messaging me, but I can't. All I can see is the top line. I'll check it as soon as I get off of here. If it's like something super important that needs my immediate attention, I'll hang this up right now. But Otherwise, I'll have to wait because I can't. If I try to back out to read the whole thing, I'll kick myself off. Oh, I sound like I'm on some. I wish I was on some good stuff. It's just fucking um, allergies. I wish I had some good stuff. All right, cool, clown. I'll check it right after this. I mean, I do have stuff like I've got alcohol. I've got my usual prescription medications. I have the means to get fucked up. I just haven't felt like doing it here lately. I don't know why. Maybe I'm due for it. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, you're right, Dead Twist. All right, cool, man. That's kind of how I see it too. Uh, like my kids are grown. I'm retired. I should just fucking get fucked up. Which I mean, yeah, I really, for the most part, over the last 10 years, I have gotten fucked up an awful lot. So, I mean, does it really matter? Happy birthday, Clown Force. Man, time flies. It seems like just last week it was your birthday. Huh? Oh yeah, we can talk about John Davis. That motherfucker. I saw part of Cam's live a little while ago. Um, yeah, John Davis is a fucking lying psychopath. He told everybody that. I mean, his story even changed then. He told everybody he killed that guy because he was a chomo, and then he said it was because he threatened to rape his daughter. Like his story changed a whole bunch of times back then, but like I've read a lot of news articles about that, and he really did murder somebody, but it sounds more like it's because he was a scared bitch. Like there was nothing suggesting that that guy had done anything like that. And I know that John Davis has lied about me several times, and since it's getting bad enough that Cam had to bring the police in, I've also got some stuff that could be used. So if John Davis wants to keep fucking around and lying about me and threatening people, then I'll be more than happy to throw in what I've got. How's little fucker? He's doing pretty good. He's finally putting some weight on. He's not real skinny like he used to be. I mean, he's still kind of skinny, but and he's getting around. Like you can still tell his back's messed up, but he's been getting around better. They haven't had to keep him in the house here recently. But yeah, I mean, he just look at John Davis's eyes, man. But like when he's not hiding them behind sunglasses, you can tell he's a fucking psychopath. What's going on, A Cups behind us? Yeah, he tells like his story kept changing, and I guess it changed again. But I mean, I guess now he's trying to say it was self-defense, but apparently a jury didn't agree because he went to prison for it. I mean, he's another one. Like he said that I doxed Cam, which is not true. What else did he like about me about? There's a bunch of shit, man. I don't remember what it all was now, but and then he's got that channel. I've never actually watched his channel, but I guess he's playing with dolls on there and shit, which that should tell you something by itself. That's right. I keep Dead Twist back warm at night. So is this regarding you putting out a piece for Tom, or at least as he said? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, A-Cops. The only thing I actually saw myself was the clip that the panel channel put out today. Somebody sent that to me. He said that Michael and I talk 5 or 6 times a day, which is not true. We've talked about that many times total. And he said we were planning this big hit piece on CC, um, or, uh, or that we were just going to drag her. That's not that's not the plan. If that's all it was, we could have done it by now. You know, I extended the invitation for Michael to tell his side of it on my channel, and um, he's got to find some things out and make sure some things are in place if he chooses to do it. You know, but yeah, everything that I personally heard Tommy say from Cap, I guess Cap took the panel down, but um, everything that I heard him say myself was bullshit. And then he told Michael that like I was never a bail bondsman. I've already shown my credentials on here, and I think it's probably still up on my Instagram. I showed my licenses. I showed some of the paperwork. I showed at a different time. I showed some of the bonds that I never cashed back in. So I mean, Tommy lied to Michael about that. God knows what else he lied to him about. Tammy, you would take one bill over 10. Aw, Dead Twist. You know how to get to a guy's heart. Something else that's weird is all these people that dragged Tommy for 2 years are now all chummy with him up on panels. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't be cordial, but it's just fucking weird. And this kind of shit is why I cut contact with a lot of them. Yeah, same here, Dead Twist. Oh, that was another thing he told Michael is that I was just mad because he took my wrench. That's bullshit. I just stopped talking in his chat. I don't know how long it took him to take my wrench. I fell out with Tommy before it was in style. I just quit watching him because I could tell he was a lying motherfucker. But at that time, I couldn't prove it. You know what I mean? It's just he contradicts himself like in the same paragraph sometimes. Um, Plus, I've learned how to read micro expressions and like he puts yeah. I fell out with Tommy before it was a thing. You should absolutely form your own opinions. Fake cops behind us. The Serbian club. I'm sub to them, but I always miss their lives, so I haven't seen anything from them recently. Yeah, you're right, spokesman. Well, you should always form your own opinion. Fake cops behind us. Don't ever let. I mean, you're a grown man. I don't have to tell you. Don't ever let anybody tell you what to think. Yeah, it don't pay to actually hate people because I mean, hating somebody takes a lot of energy. At least the way I do it. So I try not to let myself hate. Like Dead Twist got some. Uh, I'm just saying, Dead Twist, you probably got more empty bottles than you do full ones right now. See, this is how I know notifications didn't go out like they're supposed to, because like none of my girlfriends are in here. Oh no, you're absolutely not wrong, Dead Twist. I'm just saying I can tell by the frequency of your comments. I wasn't saying you were wrong at all. Yeah, I could tell by the lack of people in here that the notifications didn't go out. Or sometimes people get them like after it's over. You know. Yeah, dead twist. That is actually part of the problem. There's a That's like what FEC was trying to do, was trying to take advantage of all the new people around that don't know that all this shit was uh, fought a while back, and it didn't work out in FBC's favor. So now they've got a whole new crop of people to try to manipulate. Fortunately, I did all that work, you know, months ago, and it's all most of it is still up, so I can just refer people to that and point out their lies and how they dox children and shit like that. So to be honest, I don't have the energy to fight all that shit again. So Larp is a joke. Marie always loved him. Yeah. Oh God, FBC is Twomper and Tree and a few other people. Anybody that dares speak out against Tommy, um, they like to harass and intimidate and dox people's kids, post pictures of people's kids and refuse to take them down. Um, they would tell people to go kill themselves and shit like that. Yeah, the fuckboy club or fuckboy cult, whichever. Is there something new about Ray that I missed, like within the last few days? The same old, yeah. I like a week before all that popped off, I had told Ray to kiss off. And he lied about that too. It's like reruns. Yeah, Melinda, you're absolutely right. Come up here and talk to me. I'm bored. What's up, Dr. Mortician? I don't think I've had a chance to fully hit on you yet, Melinda. We should probably fix that. Community is now kind of split in sympathy for Colfax. Um, yeah, there's a whole lot of splitting going on. I see a lot of cool people. Uh, all they ever do is chat. Like they don't have channels. They're not out there fucking things up. And I've seen several cool people here lately get run off. And like FM threatening to dox Andrea D. saying that she was somebody else, and like I know she's real because I talked to her on the phone. They did the same shit to some other people. I've seen FM say people in the chat are uh, people that they aren't, and I know they aren't because some of them I've had phone conversations with. Not all of them, but yeah, the behavior of these catchers going up on panels and just dragging people, and then complaining that the cops see our channels and it's bad for the community, but they're up there fucking on the panels themselves, acting worse than anybody. So yeah, I don't get that. They think you're clown bot. Well, John Davis said that I was Warbot. He thinks that Warbot and me are the same person, even though like we both have channels that we talk on. And then he said Mitch Richmond and Red Hood are the same person. I mean, we've heard their voices, man. Come on, dude. He's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, a cop. I know that cops watch these channels. I know that. In fact, y'all would be. I mean, we know about you, a cops, but y'all would be surprised at who that's in the chat regularly as a cop. I know about a couple of them. Alex called the people who can't, or I'm sorry, let me try this again. Alex called the people who don't or can't pay to watch catches Rumble people. Well, I mean, some people just can't, and a lot of people just don't want to, you know. Goodbye. What's going on, too?
What up?
Not a whole lot.
That's
You
good.
you keeping track of all your other toes so they don't get away?
No. If they run away, they run away. I don't care.
Right on. That's probably the best attitude to have.
It is what it is, Bucket. I'm gonna die anyway,
Mm,
so YOLO.
yep.
I told my doctors that once. My heart doctor. She's like, Jared, you know you're you know causing more trouble. I'm like YOLO. And she's like, I just can't with you.
Yeah, I argue with my doctor too because he'd be like, "Are you taking such and such a medication that I prescribed for you?" Nope. Well,
Huh.
did you get it? Yeah, I got it. I'm just not fucking taking it. See, according to doctors, I should have been dead a long time ago, and I'm still fucking here. And I kind of resent them for it.
Well, see, here's the thing: is her thing is the sodium. I like salty food, like chips and stuff like that. And she's like, you need to have a low sodium diet, and I was like, YOLO, I'm gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna eat what the fuck I want, and it's going to be good going down too.
Hell yeah.
And she didn't like what I had to say, but I mean it's the truth.
Yeah, I would rather have a shorter life of doing whatever the fuck I want than a long life of having to restrict myself, you know.
Yeah. I'm not going to be here long
Right.
though because it is my anniversary with my wife. We've been together 10 years, going start on year 11 tonight, and
Oh,
yeah,
no shit.
yeah.
Well, happy fucking
We
anniversary, man.
thank you. We went up to Lake Erie, and that was absolutely fucking gorgeous. Especially feeling the wind coming off the lake. But that water was cold as
Hmm.
shit.
I'll bet. Yeah, it's still pretty early in the year to try to get in the water.
Yeah, no, I just went out there to touch the water, see how cold it was, and it was like ice cold. Like ice cold. No. Fuck that.
Yeah, hold on, not PatCon. Why are you banned? You're not.
We also went
Oh
to
man.
Creston,
Apparently
Ohio.
somebody banned PatCon. If PatCon's really banned, I'll unban him. But I just didn't know he was. All right, go ahead, Phil.
Oh, we also went up to Creston, Ohio, and went to consider we were up this way. To White Feather Meats of the Bearded Butchers on YouTube. I don't know if you watch them, but
Who,
they have a
who's that?
retail shop, and it was absolutely awesome.
Who did you say it was?
Uh, the Bearded Butchers,
Bearded Butcher. No, never heard of them.
Seth and Scott Perkins, they own a shop called White Feather Meats, and they show how they slaughter the animals and cut up the primals into like different cuts.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
We used
it's
to have a we had
go
a
on.
good butcher shop here up until a few years ago. It sucks, man. You can just walk in there and say, "I want a 2 inch thick T-bone," and boom, he go and cut it for you right then.
Well, you don't have a lot of um, mom and pop butcher shops anymore.
No,
A
it's
lot
sad.
of them, are supermarkets and stuff like that. You don't have a lot of butchers anymore, and it's a dying art. And I mean, custom processing, even retail, is it, and they have the quality. I was looking at their steaks and stuff, and they have Japanese Wagyu, but they also have T-bones and ribeyes and stuff like that that are premium quality, and they were pretty cheap. I mean, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit of a premium because of the nature of the food, but I mean, you're going to pay for quality.
Yeah, that Wagyu shit's expensive, man.
It is. One steak was like $131, and I'm
Yeah,
like, holy shit.
it's good, but man, it's just pricey. And another thing is like the stuff that they market as Wagyu here in the United States isn't real
Oh no no no
Wagyu
no no
because
no!
they
This
don't
was
let it.
they actually have the certificate of authenticity.
They don't allow. Well, like there's American Wagyu and there's like actual Japanese Wagyu, and the Japanese they don't export the real shit.
Yes, they do.
No, I just watched a
Yes, the
thing
fuck they
about that.
do.
There's
I swear
different
to
kinds
God.
of Wagyu. I know what you're saying, Joe. I just watched the thing about how they do this. Um, the real actual Wagyu that gave it its name, they don't let that shit outside of Japan. So there's American Wagyu that like they're fed the same way. It's the same type of cow, but like the actual original Wagyu, you can't really get here.
The fuck you can't. I just saw it today.
I know what you're saying, Toe. It's a marketing thing.
Okay.
It's because they don't let the real Japanese Wagyu um, out of Japan. So there's what's called American Wagyu.
Hold on, hold on. They need to dot the Ohio State I with the toe. That would be fucking awesome. A cops behind us. That would be. I would absolutely die a happy man if if I ever would be able to dot the I. I would literally die on the field from the excitement and the honor. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Oh my god, just thinking about that. Oh, that would be amazing. Sorry, just thinking about that. It was exciting me. I'm easy.
Now, I used to butcher my own hogs, and of course I don't really hunt very much anymore, but I've butchered all that kind of shit too.
Yeah, they had like bison and elk and venison,
Oh,
and
bison, yeah, yeah.
that bison looked good. So did the elk.
Bison, bison's awesome. I mean, so is elk, but uh,
You
yeah,
know, I've
bison's
never
awesome.
had elk.
Well, I mean, it's a lot like deer, really. It has a
Do you cook it like deer?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You gotta cook stuff the right way to get the like to
well,
get
I
so it
know.
doesn't taste like game.
Yeah, I mean, I've never cooked elk. I've cooked deer. I've never cooked elk.
Yeah, yeah. You can do the same stuff.
You know what I actually want to try is bear.
Just don't eat the liver.
Hey, I'm an SEC fan, and that makes my hair stand up. Bruh, are you an Alabama fan? LSU, Auburn, who are you? Georgia.
I don't know jack shit about sports.
Auburn.
I like to
Okay.
play sports, but I don't watch it.
Oh, okay. So Auburn, um, the 100-yard touchdown. I think it was 2013. I think it was Iron Bowl, one of the all-time classic replays and classic plays in general. That was, and Dr. Mortician. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, that's you. 109 yards. Okay. Yep. It was a kick six. Yep. I knew it was like 100 yards. I didn't know it was 109. One of the best plays ever, and you can literally see on camera the whole entire stadium going up and down, up and down, up and down from all the cheering. But Roll Tide, ah, we beat you. Go Bucks. You were there. Oh my God. I was on the field. I bet you was. I bet you was. That was um that was something else. That's something else. And you know what? I gotta give it to Nick Saban. Nick Saban is is a legend. A legend at Alabama. Um, hmm. Sorry, I can talk football all day. I
Yeah,
love
I
football.
hate sports talk.
I can talk sports all day long. I live and breathe football.
Yeah, like I said, I like to play it, but it just bores the shit out of me to watch it on TV.
You know what? Okay, so
Jilly
I understand where you come
Jellyfisher,
from.
what did you do? Is a punishment in order?
You know, I okay, so I hate watching baseball on TV, but actually going to the game or going to a football game,
Hmm.
that's the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Oh yeah, my uncle used to take us to see the Cubs and whatever fucking color Sox was in Chicago when I was a kid, and
White
that
Sox.
was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was Wrigley Field and Comiskey Park. I think they changed the names of both of those now, but
No, they're both called the same thing.
oh, are they still? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Um, you know, I've always wanted to go to Wrigley Field and touch the ivory. That's like one of the most iconic parts of Wrigley is the ivory. I mean, don't get me wrong, Wrigley Field has been around since I think like 1919. It's one of the older stadiums behind like Fenway, the old Yankee Stadium before they built the new one.
It's all right, A cops. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Did you eat a lot of the Chicago dogs when you were there?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to. I think they were like $5 all the way back then, like in the late '80s.
There's this one place I forget the name of it, but it's in Chicago. I'm wanting to say it's called Wiener Circle, but you go in there and they cuss you the fuck out.
Oh yes. Um, man, I was there like 3 years ago. Fuck, I know what you're talking about. That is a pretty fun place. And then, like, if you want to roll, they just fucking chuck them at you from across the.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a fun place.
There's another place. I forget where it is, but it's a sit down place. Where they do the exact same thing.
Hmm.
I mean, if you got anger issues or whatever else, and you're having a bad day, that's a place to work.
Oh no shit. All right, Jilly, we can work something out.
I'm not worried about it.
Is that what it's called? Dick's Last Resort? Is that what it's actually called?
No, I think there's more than one that does that, but I can't remember what the name of the one was in Chicago I went to.
I saw it on I think it was Facebook or TikTok or somewhere, but they were like verbally abusing like everyone.
Oh yeah.
Like they come up to the table like, "What the fuck you gonna have?" And you
Hmm.
know, a kid will be like, a kid's meal, and like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, "Damn." Wiener Circle sounds like a gay porn.
Yeah, it's hard telling what goes on in the back there.
I mean, I mean, from what I've seen in the videos, they all higher up, like they have a platform in the back to make them taller. So you never know what might be happening behind the counter. Yes, that's what it's called. They are out of Vegas and Texas. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's probably more than one chain that does that because it's a hell of a good idea. We had a bar in the town that I used to live in, and one of the bartenders was like every time if you would order food, he hated making food. He would get pissed off and throw shit around. This wasn't a place where it was supposed to be like that. Um, but my friends and I used to go in there and order food just to piss him off.
Oh man.
But
We had some food tonight from this place called Rummy. Rumi. It was a Turkish place. I don't know if you ever had Turkish food. It was the bomb.
hmm, I don't think I've ever had Turkish.
It was so good. But with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here. It's my anniversary, and I'm gonna go back up in the hotel room.
Yeah, go pay attention to your wife. Don't hang it out with us dumb fucks.
And yeah, we're gonna go to I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, on the way home. But y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Y'all be happy. I'll see y'all later on.
All right, man. Stay naked. Yeah, Dead Twist, one of those places would be an ideal job for you. Can you imagine? Somebody actually married that guy. She must have been really drunk. Tell tongue twisters, I can barely speak at a normal pace right now. Normal pace. There, see, I did it again. Marlboro, you know it's all out of love, man. Some maple syrup. I wish I had some maple syrup right now. Tongue push-ups. Well, if we can get, let's see, I saw Melinda and Jillian here a little while ago. If we can get them in on it, I'm down. They're mad I'm not jumping to a quick reaction. All right, Toe, later on. Which thing are you talking about, A-Cops? There's a lot of things that I should probably be reacting to, but I've just chosen not to. That's right. Dead Twist is my bitch. Yeah, you're right, A-Cops. There's so much more that I could get on here and uh, talk shit about. I just don't. The only reason I came on here tonight was because Tommy very clearly lied, and I wanted to say my piece on it. Well, I mean, Dead Twist, clearly you have all the power. Hello, Mariah. Are you the Mariah I was talking to a couple of days ago? I can't remember what she said her YouTube name is. Well, I mean, I could get some people together and drag people like they do, but that's not my thing. I'm not saying it's never happened because it has, but yeah, I'm bored too, Mariah, to be honest with you. You bet it's Ray. Well, I mean, you never know who's on the other side of the keyboard. You have a channel. This dude is a chill. He did a strip tease when he was drunk for holy cow. Yeah. You're not modded, so you can't drop the link. But what's your is Mariah your channel's name, or do you have a different channel? And have you already exposed? Well, yeah. Anybody in the chat ever heard of this Mariah before? I don't think it's the one I was talking to. Yeah, we definitely would be interested in taking a look at it. What's going on, Ronnie? I'm gonna hang this up pretty soon, I think. Oh yeah, Dead Twist, I will get you wrenched because your old channel got nuked. But yeah, I can't do it while I'm live. I have to wait and do it after. But yeah, I will definitely get you hooked up. Dead Twist sacrificed himself for PP Mass. He was starting to put when after PP Mass got nuked, Dead Twist was using his channel to post some old PPMS stuff, and he got shut down in 6 hours. So that is why the original Dead Twist is no longer with us. He sacrificed himself. Three Dad Twist, yep. I'm not sure if it's a drink or a sexual position, but I'm sure I've had both. Ronnie, you don't bother rewinding. You didn't miss anything. I'm just kind of waiting on Mariah to say something, and I'll probably hang this up pretty quick. I think not. Nani's going live tonight. I think if she's not already. Alrighty, cops. I'll check it out when I get done here. Yeah. Oh, I saw it come through. Hey, cops. I'll read it. Bean butter knife. Oh shit. Zing. Oh shit. Person that just messaged me. I'm not going to be on here for another hour. You can come up some other time. Yeah, asking your kids to print off dick pics. Not very cool. What did Tommy lie about now? On Cap's stream last night, he said that um, Michael and I talk 5 or 6 times a day. That's not true. That's about how many times we've talked altogether. And he said we were planning on uh, doing a stream to drag CC. That is also not true. I extended Michael an invitation to come up my channel and tell his side of things, but it's not about dragging anybody. If that's what we were going to do, we could have done it already. I mean, Michael and I have recently started talking, but we don't talk every fucking day. And we aren't planning on doing a hit piece on CC. If things fall in the right way, he doesn't even know for sure if he can do it yet, but I told him that he could give his side of things up here if he wanted to. Yeah, FBC is definitely a deal breaker. Yes, Michael has sent me uh, proof of some things. I really don't want to comment on it right now because I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't trust my memory. I don't want to misremember something and say something that's not right. So he can tell it in his own words if he can. Dead Twist. I can guarantee you that Nerdy Parent is not a troll. It's up to him if he wants to say who he is or not. But yeah, Twomper and his many alts talking back and forth to himself in chats to appear relevant. Common tactic. Just saying in general, yeah, that's how they operate. Speaking of that, I gotta remember to look and see if Pat Con's been banned. I didn't know that happened. If it happened. Really tough when they threaten women. Yeah, see, that's another thing. All these guys that have, most of them have paperwork on it that are abusive towards women. They're all kind of lumped up together, and their whole thing is just dragging people. That kind of tells you something right there. Yes, I'm sure that Ray is watching. 100%. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they've all got allegations of being abusive to women, but yet none of them did it. Think about it for a minute. And you can tell by their behavior, just by how they act, bullying people, threatening to bash women's heads in, and oh, yeah. Well, Dead Twist, I've never hit a woman out of anger, and I still can't sleep at night. I mean, now there's a time and a place to throw them around like a rag doll and pound them into the couch, but not out of anger. We both definitely need more drugs. I have drugs. I just haven't been abusing them here lately, which is really pretty stupid. Yes, definitely need more sex. Any volunteers? Muscle Tony's failed comics, Poison Friends. Man, Twist is on one tonight. I like it. All right, y'all, I'm bored. And none of the people that were supposed to be here tonight are here, so I'm Poison Friends, yeah. We got a lot of them around here. All right, y'all. Stay naked. I'm out. You know me. Sorry you fucked up. You don't. Well, hold on now, Dad Twist. I didn't say that. You kind of pissed me off a while back, but I don't know what you're saying about. I don't know. We'll get over it. We'll get through it, babe. All right. If any of the ladies want to flirt in DMs in a little bit, hit me up. All right. Y'all stay naked.